How do entrepreneurs interrupt and disrupt business? Today, we're going to be talking something so crucial and important for those who are watching us right now. We want to open your mind, reset your minds. If you desire to be an entrepreneur, today you're going to learn a lot and unveil things that you have not known. Entrepreneur is not just about making money, it's about solving problems, creating change, and leaving a mark on the world. If you're listening to me today, ask yourself, am I building something that we are to live with? That's the question we should ask ourselves. Big idea. Do you have big idea that frightened you? It is born from pain. I'm talking about the big idea. It's not something that you somehow walk into. It's born from vision. It's born from courage. That's exactly what we're talking about today. My name is Wale Tochukwu. An author and an entrepreneur. I'm talking about the entrepreneur mindset. It's a conviction. It's something that makes you restless. Entrepreneur don't wait for permission. They create possibilities. If you're watching me, you desire to be an entrepreneur. You're already an entrepreneur creating business, handling multiple businesses. You are already on the track. Who is an entrepreneur? According to my own definition, personal definition, as an author and also a practicing entrepreneur, entrepreneur is someone with extraordinary quality, mindset, drive, and they break limitation in order to establish a new way of doing things. That's my own personal definition of an entrepreneur based on my experience. Because you thrive where there are no opportunities. That means you are not an average person. That means nothing limits you. That means you rule your slaves. You are not meant to follow the crowd. That's what I'm talking about today. So if you are one of these, if you got courage, got convictions, you're already on the track to a successful entrepreneur. Of course, I'm going to be discussing today about the origin of entrepreneur. Some of you, the word, somebody coined that word. Somebody discovered that word. Jean-Baptiste in 1800, the French economist who coined entrepreneur, emphasized two major things: innovation, smart investment. He's a French economist, Jean-Baptiste. Entrepreneur move resources from the productivity, the low productivity, where you have low productivity, to a high productivity areas. That's how they rotate resources. You must stop wasting time, energy, money in unproductive activities. Peradventure, you are doing things that are not productive right now. It's about time you apply what Jen says. Entrepreneurs take calculated risk. What do they do? That's the mindset. So if you're an entrepreneur, it's not all the time that you take blind risk. They take calculated risk. These are the hallmark of an entrepreneur. So see opportunities where others do not. You solve, you believe in possibilities before They believe, they see things that you cannot see. If you're afraid of risk, you're afraid of success. If you are listening to me today, you're afraid of risk, you're already afraid of success. Did you hear me? So some of you are afraid of risk, you're already afraid of success. The reality of business world today, as we talk, the world today, more complex. That's the world we're living today. The world we're living today is more complex like never before. So you have more unpredictable world. That's the world we're living today. Even in your own country, wherever you reside, everything is unpredictable. No matter the country or nation where you are, that's the world we're living. You can't predict the world. So what must you do? As you listen to me today, roll up your sleeves, like I always say. You got to roll these sleeves. Be realistic. It's important that every plan, every decision you make, you must be realistic, be factual. Make bold decisions. Don't be afraid, okay? Make bold decisions. Excuses will not build your future. For some of you are fond of making excuses of everything. It will not build your future. Learn from the great economists, like we talk about Jean-Baptiste, thinkers like Canitolia. These are those who found or coined the word entrepreneurs. Like like Schumpeter. These are the great needs. These are the great thinkers that coin the word we use all the time. So we need to acknowledge those who are the brain behind the hayseek. It's also the brain behind those words that we entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs, intrapreneurs, and the rest of them. These are the people that have coined the word, the French economists. You have Carlson, is also among them. So we want to pay tribute to those guys. They did a lot of job by thinking outside the box. Are you ready to think outside the box today? All right, I know you are ready. So be ready. All studied entrepreneurship from different angles. Of course, all of them, they have their own perspective of what entrepreneur is all about. So today, the lesson to learn from this. No single theory is enough. We must combine knowledge, experience, and intuition in order to be able to stand out in the marketplace, whether in the rural areas, pardon me, or in urban. They are the same. We have different knowledge and experience to apply. Today we see two categories of entrepreneurs. You have knowledge-based entrepreneurs and application-based entrepreneurs, or we call that application-based entrepreneurs. What do? They build, they execute, and the implementers. So we call them implementers. Of course, you have theoretical-based entrepreneurs. I'm going to be talking about that, the characteristics and how you can know them. The application-based ones are those who inventors, people like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and the rest of them, the owner of Microsoft. To win today, you must be a thinker. You must be a doer. Those are the application-based. They're the doers. People like Dangote, who in Africa, irrespective of the Nigeria, very unorganized and dysfunctional society, he built one of the largest refineries in the world. These are the people we're talking about, application-based. They disrupt the nature of entrepreneurs, the nature of entrepreneurs. And then you talk about those who with the theoreticals and the academicians, those who develop business concepts. They study the business, the economists, These are the people that look at analytics, analyze environments, the ecosystem of business, things that are happening around the world. Every business idea, they test it to be sure, that they are solving problem, a specific problem. Okay, so investors say no. They are the one that come up with the prototype. But you must trust your instincts as an entrepreneur. You must trust your instincts. You must trust your conviction. Let no one put fear on you. Because you are the one that discover, you are the one that see what they are not seeing. Trust your intuition as an entrepreneur. You must trust your intuition. Trust your inner voice. These are the hallmark of an entrepreneur. So you trust your intuition, your inner voice, because there's something telling you that no one hears except you and your God. Nobody hears it. In where there's a crowd and noise environment, connecting to your purpose is the most major thing you can do. Noisy environments, noisy world. Your success is too big for you to fail. You were not born by accident. I'm challenging you that if you're listening to my voice, you designed what you want your future. You predict the future by designing something that is unique and will offer a particular solution. So the question you ask yourself, where am I really now? Where are you now? Where do you stand? Steve Jobs' wisdom, when he made in Stanford, he made a presentation during the graduation ceremony. Sometimes life has put you in the head like a brick. They hit you in the head like a brick. But you got to trust your intuition, your conviction, and above all, trust God. Future is not the end. It is a lesson. That's what he said in 2005 when he made a presentation to the graduates. Connect the dots. How do you connect the dots in life? You cannot connect the dot by looking forward. You connect the dot only by looking backwards. You cannot connect the dot by every time you're looking at the side mirror or the inner mirror. You connect the dot by looking forward. Trust your God. That's what he said. These are his words. Your journey, trust it. Those things are very important in life. Your journey, your destiny, trust them because you are uniquely made, formed by God. You were not born by accident. You got something different and you have something to offer. Everything you go through is preparing you for something bigger. I don't know your circumstances right now, so listen to me. But I'm telling you, it's preparing you for a great future to offer out-of-box solution in a world full of noise. So it's a call to action. What exactly are we talking right now? Right now, I want you to make 3 decisions today. If you're listening to me, 3 decisions, vital decisions. Stop doubting yourself. That's number 1. Start building something. Commit to your vision today. These are 3 things I want you to do. Stop doubting yourself. Start building. Commit to your vision today. These are the 3 things I want you to do. The final charge before I sign off today. Disruption begins with you. When disruption begins with you is when you are no longer accepting the status quo. When you are no longer accepting everything is normal. Not tomorrow, not next year. Today, make that decision. Rise up, build, innovate, lead, impact the world. No matter how little it is, you must start something. Today I'm going to close, and I'm going to allow you to think and meditate. You might have been hearing all kinds of motivational speakers. Yes, they're all good. But I'm telling you today, it's a unique one, an eye opener. To disrupt by believing yourself, acting before approval, creating before permission. That's what you should be doing today. Don't wait for permission. Create and show them the way out. Show them the opportunity, and they will follow you. If you are listening to me today, and I have made sense to what I have said, click on the button, subscribe, and don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to share, and don't forget to like, because we're on this journey together. On today's podcast on TD Studio Hall. My name is Mwale Chuku. I'm an entrepreneur and author who has written 2 books. You can get me as.com or Kada book. Thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing, and thank you for commenting, and thank you for liking, and thank you for taking action and being an implementer, not just a hearer, but the doer. Pay attention to your intuition, your conviction, and we'll see you on the side of success. Thank you so much.